All right, and we are here at the second annual Free the Spike tournament. The spike was almost not free due to snow. It was beautiful, 50s and even hitting 60 yesterday. And I thought we'd get a little bit of snow overnight. And then we woke up and had 2 inches that were sticking. So anyway, we are here. We've got the finals at least that we're able to record. We're going to have Camden here running the board. And Creech is going to come here over soon to do commentary. Oh, you know what? I need to go grab my phone real quick for Wi-Fi. I'll be right back.
I put $10.
I know, we played Devin.
It's $10 now. So it's still, I'll give you $1.
This is why that being a little
laggy.
Yeah, this connects both of them. Yep. Okay, so some updates there. Also, thank you. So thank you to our sponsors. We've got Cathedral Brand, who you can see Ashton there. Ashton wearing Cathedral gear right now. Oh, you got Zane hopping up, repping the podium shirts. Anyway, if you put in code URA20, you're set to go. URA20, you get 20% off your order at cathedralbrand.com. Oh, there's one. Also to note for this game, we are not doing barrier. One shoveling at the morning time was a treat, but also with it being so slippery, we didn't want to do barrier for injury's sake. People, land awkwardly as is. We didn't want anyone to slip and tear an ACL or anything like that. So that is the rules. We do have the 7-foot line still. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Thank you. And then also shout outs to, as you'll see commercials later on, for Home Realty, my personal realtor. So if you are, he's actually not just here in Utah. He is expanding his team out of state as well. So if you are looking for a realtor, hit me up, DM me, DM the Utah Roundnet Instagram. I'll put you in touch with him. Great guy. Oh.
Good.
Is that going to call a carry, I believe? Anyway, use him. I know a lot of people are starting to use Homey and whatnot, but I will tell you, Tobin and Home Real Estate have saved me in 3 buys from nightmare sellers who were just a pain in the butt to work with, and I get to sit back and let him do all the hard work. So well worth that. And then finally, KBS Apparel. Thank you guys for the sponsors. So much swag that they provide to us for our prizes. Great received there by Chan, and a nice little push shot. So if you need custom jerseys, please go to kbsapparel.com. You can also just reach out to Callie, Callie, at kickballstuff.com. They do some great designs. Oh! So especially for all of you Utah Roundnet Elite players, you also get 25% off any custom jerseys if you are Elite qualified. So anyway, I believe that should be it. Oh, let me just kind of do shout outs for upcoming tournaments. We've got Riverside coming up next week. It's looking to be actually a lot better attended than I initially thought. Oh, great touch, Chandler. And a great touch, set, finish. Nice job, boys. So Riverside's looking to be... It died?
Yeah, it was charging and then it went black.
Okay, all right, I can do it later. So Riverside is going to be a better turnout next week. And then we go down to Cedar, and then our big tournament, next big one, is going to be Provo on April 10th. So anyway, some good things coming up. April's going to be a big month. And I will now turn this over to Creech for some real commentary.
Some real?
I love that guy.
That was real.
Is it live, by the way? Or is it
It's not live.
recording?
Guys, we are recording, but live. We're recording live here, and looks like we have Church and Ashton up 6-4. Church spins the ball, fixes his hat. That's important. Ooh, goes for a drop, catches front rim, but it looked like Caleb had a good read on that. 5-6. Chandler then goes for a drop. It's getting a little bit colder out there. The pressure. Step out. Goes for another drop. Oh my goodness. The athletic ability for Church to go on 2 there, because the set was just, it was going to be impossible. It was going to be insane to try to set like that. Ashton steps out right. Catches front rim. Of course, Chandler plays that. Nice soft touch by Caleb and a rip of a pull by Chandler. It's very difficult to get those pulls. This is finals, no balls. That's Caleb's. That's what he's telling us. But they're getting a couple balls. We can see the snow has melted a little bit, been mashed down by people's feet, so the balls are going farther than they previously had. Ooh, all right. Caleb up to serve. Steps out left. Ooh, and misses the net completely. After just complaining about the balls, he misses the net. Does a little gentleman's serve. Church rips it, and they got it on from a crazy body. Rolled off of the crotch of Chandler, apparently. Dang it.
Ball rolled off his balls.
Yep. It was a good play. Caleb wanted to play that, but a little bit out of his reach for a good touch. Church, little step back. It's a roll up off the back there. Otherwise known as like a lip. Wow, Chandler goes with the Fuego. And Ashton plays through the lip. Caleb with a touch on the body there. That was incredible. Temperatures are dropping for us commentators, but for them, it's just heating up as players. 9-7, Ashton serving. They're up. Goes with the Fuego, catches the front rim. They decided not to play that. And a good toss to Caleb from Chandler, just right in the snow there. The disrespect that he has is insane. Ooh, goes with a nice drop. Oh, right hand was just out of reach there. He got nice and low in the crouch position, which is a good position to get in if you're going to be playing defense. Camden knows all about that.
Oh, yes. Caleb's got some really good touches today off of some bodies and some hands of God. I think that's the one thing that I like of not playing barrier today.
Yes.
Some more hands of God.
All right. Church up to serve. 10-8. Rips it into the net. Feels his hand. Goes with a somewhat drop. And then Chandler does a not a great finish, honestly, but it worked. So, and he could say something about that to me later. It was just, it looked a little non-powerful. Ooh, Chandler with a gentleman's serve onto the front pocket. And Ashton,
Another touch.
finishes into Caleb. Caleb hitting some insane
Vocals.
Yeah. If there was some crystal glass out here, it would shatter by the pitch.
The ice sure did.
11-9. Ashton with a crazy drop.
That was that thing I was talking about.
We're calling it a hydro drop. Church has coined that phrase. It was insane. It was a line drive and a rip right into Caleb's left pec. It was maybe kind of middle chest, but wow. Ashton casually does a little fake to the right and then does a drop Fuego.
It's so low.
Ooh, does a little, I don't even know what you call that. It didn't seem like real fake like. It was like a little wave. Does a little put on serve, hoping to get a foot. And it was finished by Church. No problem there. Temperatures are not fun when they're low, when they're really low temperatures. Score is 14-10. Church and Ashton. Church's second serve. Second serve. Is he going to step out left? Is he going to step out right? Steps in left. Goes for the instep jam, potentially. Maybe it was an instep cut. I'm not fully sure. Chandler does a right, steps out right, and Ashton tries to get just a big open angle, but into the lip / rim. Wow. Chandler step out right into a drop, going with a dead on, straight, hoping to get a defensive touch here, and right through the window of Chandler's left arm and stomach.
Drops today are so nasty. Today I didn't even bother going for any of my drops.
Yeah.
It's just too hard with this icy ground.
15-12. Ashton's serve steps right and gets a drop. Caleb picks that up and finishes right hand right over Ashton, and Church almost got that touch. That was a great play. Trying to think of what Spencer Schmidt would say. Ooh. Caleb going with a ripper of a serve, serving 13-15. Is he gonna go put on drop? Goes with the drop, catches front, and Ashton with a nice left pull. We're playing no hit zone right now, and it's fine.
No hit zone.
Yeah, we're playing no hit zone. That is more accurate. Wow. Church with a front pocket drop just out of the reach of Chandler Hertzler, who is wearing all black today, except for his shoes. Church with serve, and they decide not to play that because it was a back lip. Instep left, goes with the drop. Caleb picks that up with the left and finish just past Chandler. That is some nice matrix moves by Chandler Hertzler. Chandler calls the score, 4-7, and rips into a back lip pocket. That was a full pocket, all right? I just want to clarify. That was a full pocket, wasn't a lip. All right, for all you viewers that are not viewing live because this is a recording and you're just listening to the sound of my voice and watching. 14-17, second serve, steps out right and does a little put on, but his power, his raw power goes right into a pocket. You can almost see their breath. Maybe you can't see their breath. I can see their breath. Maybe the camera's picking it up. 18-14. Ashton serve, goes on the fuego, catches the back, and they decide not to play that. That was a good call. Even though that's to Caleb's strong left hand, which is a very strong left hand because he's a left-handed player, it's his dominant, and a beautiful set by Caleb and a nice push, a little bowl shot into Ashton. Not hard enough for it to pop up, but hard enough for him not to be able to get his hand there. Ooh, a great cushion receive and a soft touch by Caleb, and trying to get it back to the net. Great play. Nice body and having to go across the net to try and set that. 19-15. Serves an easy touch, but kind of spins back at him. Church, another instep. Takes left, goes righty drop and catches the front rim. Nice little break there for Chandler and Caleb. Now serving 16-19. Oh, Chandler goes with a big backspin drop there. But unfortunately couldn't put it on. Now he puts it on right in the front, hoping for a big defensive touch. And Caleb's just out of his left side because it pocketed up. Really hard to predict when a pocket's going to happen. All right, we're at game point here, serving 20-16. Ashton Smith, otherwise known as Smash 10, or just Smash, goes with a fuego drop. Let's see what he does. Kind of a little smirk. He knows what was happening. Wow, nice rip right hand and a put away, a bowl shot by Chandler. they're having some fun little banter back and forth there. Yeah, Ashton jumped on that, and Chandler kept that super low. Caleb to serve, 17-20. Right step, goes with a beautiful looking drop. Gets in a low sumo stance. Church to finish. Is he going to get a touch? And a break your elbow flick by Church. That's a 21-17, everybody. Church and Ashton won that.
So this is the place you're house sitting for the summer?
Yeah, I know. And just wait until you see the pool.
There's a pool? This is the pool? This is a dump.
Oh yeah? Check this out.
Yeah, you're good. And we're back, everybody. And I know you're not live, but I am recording, and it doesn't matter. We're 0-0. Church to serve, catches the front clip, otherwise known as a rim or a bar, whatever you want to call it. 0-0 second serve. Church steps out right, gets a nice front pocket, and Caleb trying to do a righty flick and just kind of flicked it right into Church, who was ready. He was ready, man.
It was a whimper.
He was
I heard a little
sitting there,
whimper
he was
after
like,
that
that's
finish.
mine, and he ate it. He ate it alive. And then they put it away.
Where's my phone?
I don't know. It's right there. Church serving 1-0. Steps out right and catches a back pocket. It's such an unfortunate thing. Let's see if he does a put on. Is he going to do an instep drop?
Oh, that's almost dead. All right, I'll go
Instep
get
drop,
batteries.
does it, and catches a front rim. We're 1-1. Chandler to serve. Puts on the full hood this time and rips it. That sucker was spinning off the net. It happened to pick up speed. I know based on my eyes that it picked up speed once it hit the net. I actually have no verifiable proof of that, but it looked like
if it comes
started
from you,
going
Creech,
faster.
it's verifiable.
Wow, serves from a a beautiful ace, and then he gets it under the net, and that is how Roundnet occasionally goes. Does a drop, catches such a good drop, and then puts it on, but they call it a carry. Wow, that's good sportsman play right there. Good honesty from these men. Wow, 3-1. Chandler to serve, gets just a beautiful drop. It was insane, everybody. If you could slow that down and watch the spin and hit the front pocket, it was great. It was fantastic. Chandler gets a jam serve into the pelvic bone of Ashton.
We got plenty of battery there. Okay, that should be good now.
Wow, 5-1. Chandler's feeling it. Does a fake left, gets a drop, and drops. Church, he is on a terror, everyone. Man, have you ever watched a horror movie and just felt it for the victims? Because that's how we're feeling for the other team right now.
Agreed.
Because Chandler is the chainsaw massacre. That was a good put away. They read that drop, but what an exciting couple of points there. Ashton at the serve, trying to come back, and they decide not to play that back lip. Ooh, does that quick drop. Church with a nice defensive play and a left hand finish right underneath the legs of Caleb, I believe. Somebody can correct me. But that was a nice finish.
I believe Caleb went for another foot block.
Yeah. Ashton with a fuego. We're gonna do a little ball collection real fast. Serving 3-6. You can see the score. You don't need me to tell you. But I'll tell you anyways. And just a routine 1-2-3 right there. Great serve receive cushion. Whitney from behind comes in with some, I believe, right foot kicks right underneath the net there. That was impressive. You couldn't see it, but I could feel how talented and skillful that was. Wow. Caleb with a left hand, calling a back lip by Ashton.
I understand, but it came up. That's why I called it.
We'll have to review that later in the film, or you can review it. You can actually, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can slow it down to 0.25 of the normal speed and go and watch that.
I believe what happened was it didn't change direction. It just came off the back.
Came off the back lip.
Net.
Back Ooh, we had a front clip right into the thigh of Chandler. Laughs it off, prepares, and was really, that ripped off the net. You can call Church Jack from now on because that was a ripper, huh? Wow. And great up by Chandler. Some of these are just coming off the net. Man, if you're not comfortable calling Church Jack from here on out, you can actually call him Sonic because that's how fast he is. Or just call him Church, that's fine. Another great serve, just real consistent serves, good touch, and that was tough for Chandler. He was trying not to hinder, but he hit the ground on his finish, and those are a lot of great serves to put Church and Ashton back in this in good place.
They're down 6 points and they're already back up.
Yeah, we're looking at 7-7. That's no lead is enough today, huh? Great serve, catches a front clip, a little instep. So he does drop, nope, and he goes for it. That was a great run by Church. We have a rotate here, and they rotate to counteract effects of wind, sun, things like that. 8-7. Chandler steps out, does a drop. Ashton reads it perfectly and does a nice right flicky kind of push shot there. It was a brilliant play. Absolutely brilliant. Fuego, but not a lot of net there to go off of. So it's back lipped, great serve, great cushion, and a left-hand finish by Chandler. You don't see that happen always. He is predominantly a right-handed finisher, and you just saw him lean up on that left hand, rip that one away. Props to Chandler, and if you're looking right now at this recording, His hood did come off. He put the hood back on. That could mean a number of things, that he's more comfortable with the hood on. It's really, I don't know. I'm just reading into random factors. Wow, great cushion by Church, but into a pocket, and both of them went into the same spot as defenders. That's honestly a great play. As defenders, the lack of, well, they're trying to communicate that, and it's just happening really fast. And so you just had a collision.
I don't know if that was. Ooh. Oh, an ace. I just missed that. Ace by Church.
Yeah, you can call him Shooter Church because that was at the speed of a bullet. It wasn't, but it feels like that when you're receiving.
Oh yeah, with his
on the
ice
other
and
end.
everything too, it just makes it so much harder to receive.
Yeah, these are like skipping off the net, and in like a front top spin kind of thing. They're coming off in such a weird way. Wow, like that, ladies and gentlemen, to the left pelvic bone of Church. It did have a sound to it.
I thought it clipped.
It might have clipped, but no call. They're fine with that. Chandler serves and a drop. What a dig by Ashton. And Chandler calls him a punk and stupid, but not in a demeaning way, more of like that was really good defensive play by Ashton. Chandler wipes his eye. Talk a little bit about the position here. No movement for a little bit, and Church just stayed in the same spot. It was kind of a drop. Some plays move super quick, and you got to decide and choose the plays that you're going to expend that defensive energy. Right here, that was a good mirror by Caleb and Chandler, and Church found the opening in that mirror is because Caleb moved in from that in front of Church and then moved to the strong pull finish, but leaving the push shot. Back pocket over the head of Caleb. We're looking at a 12-12. Good score here. Steps out and catches another back pocket. Chandler up to serve. 13-12, steps out, catches a front rim. So Chandler and Caleb are going to play defense right as he lands this. Great land. And wow, you see how Chandler rotated to the left, leaving the strong pull option for Caleb to cover, and he rotated into the left pull / left push or backhand pull push spot, and that was a great body, great play by Chandler. 14-12, catches a back pocket there. That was just fantastic defensive play. And he goes under the net. Unfortunate lobster trap there. We're at 13-14. Church to serve. Church not to serve. It was a joke. It's Ashton to serve. Ashton with a ripper. They're calling no. Side pocket. To potentially change direction. Ashton goes with a Fuego drop. Fun little option there. And Caleb with a drop. Trying to replay defense there, covering the front of the net and then moving towards the left backhand flick pull or left hand pull. Good play by Caleb. Doesn't always pay off. Wow. In the background, we had Matt with a big back.
Big chase down.
Big chase down, yeah. Church is calling no back lip on that. There is a potential back lip from my angle, but let's we'll see. It was a weird one.
It almost like rolled on the net. It hit front pocket, rolled, and then rolled up on the lip.
Yeah, it just reacted in a strange way. Wet ball, wet net, very strange. Playing off of one, reserve, catches the front, and calling that one clean. Nice backhand flick. Ashton moving right into that but it was such a low finish, quick into the body of Ashton. That was a smart play by Chandler. Chandler takes a big breath out, hits the front rim. Let's see what he does here. Errant throw by Ashton. Now Chandler has to pick that up. Hood off by Chandler. Steps out. Is he going to do a drop?
I don't know.
Yep, does a drop, catches the front rim. Church had that red, though. As did I, here in the sidelines. I figured he was
you are
going to
roommates
drop.
with them.
I am roommates with Chandler Hertzler. Ashton does what looked to be kind of a reverse action there and just missed the net. Unfortunate for him. Goes with a drop, real quick drop, and a left-hand finish into the camera area. And that was pretty fantastic. That was a great finish. Big rip left into the rim. Caleb holding that stance until the ball was thrown back by Chandler. Caleb with a nice little soft on, and then moving into that left and leaving the open spot for Chandler. Chandler just a little slow on that, but overall he read it, just couldn't get there in time. Church in step, jam, catches a back lip, asking a fellow player to throw that ball to them. Picking up a couple other balls there to the right is Ashton. And we'll continue with gameplay here in a little bit. We're getting a little bit of snow, and it's pretty thin, but it's
very cold.
It's very cold. It feels icy, just like some of the serves.
Or are the serves spicy?
Or they're spicy. I don't know. We'll see. Wow, I was going to say you can call him a jalapeno pepper because that was hot, but it wasn't. It caught a back lip, unfortunately. Chandler does a headbang, puts the hood back on. Starts with a really powerful stance and rips it. Wow, what a jam. Didn't even look like he put a lot into that. That was really interesting, but it skipped off the net. Great job. And I would call a clip on that.
Agreed.
They are calling a clip. That was a smart move. We are not official observers, but I would have called a clip. Smart. Ashton cleans off his shoe, resets as a defender. As a serve receive, Chandler goes with a drop, and Ashton for a push and a touch, and a body by Ashton set by Church, and almost another body by Caleb. That was incredible. Nice little rally there. If I could talk any faster, I would, but I can't. That was just a fun play. Ashton with Fuego, and they decided not to play that off of the back lip. 7-9, Ashton steps out and gets a great serve onto the front pocket and a nice flick back from Chandler. And this is what the
2017.
kids don't know. Hey, what's up, boys? We're at 2017 Chandler and Caleb. Caleb to serve. Caleb catches the back pocket. Stays in the same wide stance. Wow, and Ashton on two. A little flick in between them. We're 18-20. Church to serve. A lot of things could happen here. Catches a roll up. Like a little double touch.
How have they been adjusting to no barrier?
Camden is,
I literally just got the biggest cramp right in my hammy.
ooh,
Why? You didn't play very well today.
Hey,
that's a serve. They're
I
calling the
landed
back
every
lip there,
serve today.
and that's a game 2, ladies and gentlemen.
I guess I found what to do.
place you're house sitting for the summer?
Yeah, I know. And just wait until you see the pool.
There's a pool? This is the pool? This is a dump.
Oh yeah.
There you go, reset score, reset. And
Yeah, you're good.
Good enough. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Is it still zeros? Score check. 1-0.
1-0.
Sorry.
oh, yeah, who's up one? Caleb's up one.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Wow, what a serve. What a body. Oh, Ashton just kind of missed with that, and a good hand by Ashton. And it looks like Church was I'm not going to say anything. It's fine. It was just not fully wrapping around that ball, and that finish by Ashton. Caleb serving 2-0. Caleb with the drop. Church getting that. Chandler with an on 2. That was incredible. Great touch. Real quick play here. Ashton receive. Caleb serving 3-0. Faking right, going left, going for a drop, catching the front rim. Ashton had that red, it looked like. Puts on. Ashton with a nice touch and a crazy flick there. It looked like he was going to
Inverted his hand.
doing a little backhand, and then he'd flick push. I like that. That was a good play. 1-3. Serving Ashton. Serves, catches the back pocket. Or lip, sure, I don't care. I don't care what you call it. Ashton with a drop. Caleb and a left into Ashton, which was a nice body position by Ashton. Ashton's going to give us his hat. I have the champion hat from Ashton in my possession.
Because he is a champion.
Wow, Chandler putting a lot of oomph behind that one. So we'll see if he goes back into a drop serve. Step out drop, step out drop. Nope, step on put on. And they're calling a back lip. Chandler thought that was
I
clean.
think they heard clip. I heard they were saying they heard something.
Clip. We don't know. Lipstick 4-1.
Violation, as they say. in
Great
the
serve
SRA
received by
community.
Chandler. Chandler with a put on from his left hand. Ashton with just a little, not hit the set that he wanted. Just didn't quite put enough on there, and Church couldn't put that on the net. 5, serving 2. Caleb with great rip, and Ashton with a body and a back flick into Caleb. Wow, that was fun. Ashton had his back to the net trying to avoid that hinder, so that Chandler had a chance to get a touch on that, but no call. It's fine. 3-5.
Hey, Sanford.
Good effort by Ashton there, trying to actually
Sanford.
shore the score up. I don't know if that's a word we can use. Good serve by Chandler, getting on the net.
Hey, dude.
Steps out. Another rip, calling
I have
a
your keys.
back lip on that. They're ripping off the
I'm
net,
here
but
with
just
you,
that
watching
one
the
is
final game.
catching enough of the back. Let's see what Church does here. We're serving what looks to be 4.
Where are you heading towards?
6.
Where are you heading?
Score's 4-6. I haven't updated it yet. And now the score should be 7.
We took over the scoreboard.
Yeah. Looks like it's 7. 7-4. Caleb serving. Caleb with the drop. Ashton reads it. Ashton with the back flick, and Caleb trying to get his left hand right in the position, but couldn't in time. But that was a good play either way. Caleb is a very, very quick defender, and that's why he's comfortable doing that drop serve and getting into position. Ashton serving right into the pocket, and they decide to play it, and a great on. Good touch by Ashton, and Church just couldn't quite get there in time.
Are Chandler and Caleb up?
Yes.
8-4. Wow, good job.
It's 8-4. No, I believe it's 8-5. It's 8-5. I apologize for that. Chandler going with the drop gets just a double. It's really unfortunate, but it was a good play. Another drop. Church reads it, and a on 2 by Ashton just splits the defenders there, and they just couldn't read that in time. But that was a good play by Ashton. Church serves, catches the front rim. He's going to want to really take control of the score. It is 6-8. And catches another front rim. I got the ball here. I'm going to hold on to this ball until they need it. No big deal. And the score is 9-6. Caleb to serve his second. Put on. Feels comfortable in the defense and just goes past his right hand. I got the ball back to them. They requested that. No big deal. And the score is 7-9. Ashton to serve. Ashton looking good with those blue sleeves. Nice contrast to that black. Catches a clip on the rim. Wow, the form that Chandler had on that was really impressive. 7-9 second. Ashton to serve. Goes with a drop and catches just the front clip, but that was a quick drop, a lot of spin on that, and just kind of skips off the net. Wow, great serve by Chandler. Tries to get in position for that back flick of Church, but just couldn't get it up into Caleb's hands. Serve into the front rim. Looks like it's Church is serving. I believe it's 8-10. Wow. What an up from Caleb, hitting the deck, setting with his right hand, not his dominant hand. You should know. So that's just what you should know. 11-8. Caleb serving to Ashton, covering that left hand well, but received the jam or reverse. I think it was more jam. Maybe it was reverse. I really can't tell because they're not jumping like crazy. Even with the amount of spin that you get on the ball, the net is just slick. The ball is wet coming off. 9-11, confirming score. Ashton puts a lot of effort, and you can hear that slap his hand. He's going to feel that later. Maybe he's feeling it now. 9-11. Serves, great serve, and just a beautiful set by Chandler. Nice kind of lead set to Caleb to just wrap around. 12-9, good read by Church, and he's going to flick right in between the defenders, but they both read that well. Chandler let that one go because he was expecting Caleb to get that, and it was just beyond Caleb's reach. He was flicking his hand up there and couldn't get it. Church serve, steps in left, catches the back rim. Wow, that was insane in-step jam. That stayed so low. Like I said, folks, before, the balls are wet, the nets are wet, real slick. They slide off if they hit just right. Good play by Chandler and Caleb there. Caleb with the right-hand finish. I got a big shout-out to Chandler on his ability to set and recovery set. This is a good play right here. Church getting the balls way out deep. This is kind of like almost an intermittent timeout. If you want to kind of slow the momentum, you can go and gather balls. If you don't have a ball gatherer, ball shagger, you can kind of slow the momentum of a team. Wow, a lot of fakes by Caleb, kind of faking right, left, goes with the drop. That's clever. Looks like Church was there, but it would have been a good drop had he not hit the rim. Kind of comes into the jam, and a left-hand finish by Church. Good set by Ashton. Had to kind of come out way beyond the 6-7 foot circle and set that. That was a great set. Looking at 13-12. Chandler in a nice staggered position to receive that. Great read by Chandler. Good set by Caleb, and a nice play by Ashton. Ashton running into that strong hand finish by Chandler, and it just came up enough. A lot of these finishes by the top level players are coming really low, so that was actually a really smart move by Ashton to slide in low, because the low finishes get to the ground much quicker. That's obvious. You don't have to think about the physics behind that. Wow, what a great serve by Chandler and a great recovery set by Church sliding. You can just see the athleticism, being able to read that off of Ashton's body. It wasn't super high, but he got there really quickly and slid, and just a beautiful butter set. Ashton put that away, left-hand push. All right, serving 13-14. Interesting stance by, Caleb goes to push off and just slips off and laughs at the, this is just the aspect of the conditions they're playing on. Playing with enough lightheartedness not to get mad that he wasn't able to play that back pocket. Confident in the serve receive. Church hits front rim. We're looking at 15-13. Caleb to serve. Chandler singing, "I believe in you." That wasn't the exact tone because he probably has a more angelic voice. And Caleb basically with a body of God there, but landing back on the net. He was hoping to get a nice soft touch. Ashton going with the flango. That was a big step out. We like that a lot. Serving 14-15. These are close games. Catches the front clip. It was a good call by Chandler. Nice little rotation. We're at 16-14. Chandler going with a really powerful stance and a flango by Chandler. You don't see that very often. And a great 1-2-3. And you could see just how closely Caleb's left hand was on that finish by Ashton. Caleb was literally just a hand length away.
Oh, yeah. He plays very close on that, which is interesting.
Back lip. Yes, he's just very quick. His soccer background, very quick movements in those. So he's able to get his feet moving, therefore putting his body in the right position. Nice touch and finish by Caleb. 1-2-3. Those are very hard to get in position when both players get to the net so quickly. That's tough when you're doing those drop serves, but in these conditions, that's kind of what they're hoping. Trying to get a play, little put on, catches the back lip. I would get that, but I am currently glued to my seat doing this commentary that really means nothing other than me commenting right now.
No, everyone, this is going to get 1 million views on YouTube just because Creed just
I
commented.
mean, it has potential to get 1 million views in could be a couple years, could be soon. Big Sasquatch step there from Caleb. I like that. Goes with the drop. Ashton to serve 16-17. Steps out right. Is he going to jam? Wow, that was an incredible serve by Ashton. Really pumped for that. 17-17. Ties up the score. In step, fake left, and goes right. Wow, that looked like a kind of a reverse into Caleb's left hand. That was a good serve by Ashton. Really coming in clutch here. 8-7. Can he use that momentum? Nice drop. Good touch. They're calling a little pocket there, or a clip. Another serve by Ashton. Great serve by Ashton. Really coming in clutch here. Yeah, Church with excitement there. I can't believe that. Just really clutch serves here by Ashton. He's fine, no big deal. He's been in these positions before, missed the first serve. But getting the second one on, it looks like it's frozen in time, that video. Who knows? Who knows what's happening, but.
Oh, the Wi-Fi, yeah.
Looks like our Wi-Fi is gone, but I'm going to keep talking either way. Chandler's serving 18-19, catches the first serve into a rim. Church gathering a couple balls. Hopefully, Chandler's hoping to get this one on, tie up the score. Gets a drop. Church reads it well, puts it on, and just a fantastic finish right underneath Caleb. Church to serve. Game point, 18. Great serve and into a back lip. They call no. It was a great touch by Chandler. I'm surprised they didn't play that. Potential win here, and just crushes it out for the win. You didn't even get to see it, but it was a great serve jam, and it was awesome. And I'm out of here, folks. See you later.